Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, Zelda Speedruns. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is time for more OoTR. Zelda Speedruns is proud to bring you the OT Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 6. Aosuna versus Braaks is our matchup today, and without further ado, here are your commentators, Vidya, James, and Zenu. How are you folks?
Morning. Good afternoon. How's it going?
Going good. Pumped for this match, honestly. We've got Jamie is the first seed. I'm commentating for S6. Have you commentated anyone, Jamie?
Not yet. This is the first time I've commed OT in a while.
Yo, we popping cherries. Anyway, anyway, so Jamie, you want to go into a little bit about the runners?
Yeah, so on one side we got Aosuna, who is, I believe he's French, and he's been playing for about a year and a half. Started in the summer of 2021, and improved very quickly, and got into S5 bracket last year, looking to make another name for himself today. And on the other side we've got Braaks, who been playing for a little bit longer, playing at least for 3 years, as far as I know. And they were also in S5 bracket. We got the head-to-head here, and it looks like they've done 17 races where they've both been in a race, and Aosuna has finished ahead of Braaks 10 times, Braaks 7, so decently even split. Definitely could see this go either way. However, Aosuna, obviously a heavy favorite here, being seed number 4, so, we'll have to see if Braaks can pull off this upset, but looking at this data, definitely very possible.
And we are getting started right now.
Oh boy, we're off.
Let's go. We got a adult spawn. I'm hoping to see the river opener. I've been really enjoying that with S6, because the new thing with S6, Weep Skip being banned, you can't go do ice immediately as soon as you have a bottle. So getting those hints in river is a really good way to mitigate that right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's interesting to see who's going to be an adult river goer. All right, let's see. We got DC, Water, Shadow. Looking at the meds on Braaks' side.
And other meds.
Jabu. Yeah, Deku Jabu. So we've got Child Dungeons plus Water, Shadow, it looks like.
So we've got Skull Kid dead and 50 dead. Those are the only ones I got.
Yeah. Here, we can read them on Braaks' side here. Yeah, GGG Center's dead, Skull Kid dead, Fire Temple Path to Morpha. Gotta love Stone Fire. Stone Fire's got your first hook, probably.
We just get Bolero and CAC, and it's just the first check we do.
Yeah, imagine.
That's not the Uter I know.
Yeah, so real quick, if anybody's here and wondering what the heck's going on, I don't know if anybody here is brand new, but this is the first round of the Season 6 main tournament for Ocarina of Time Randomizer. So after a long and grueling qual season, plenty of racers being humbled, we finally have our top 64, and this is 4th seed versus 61st seed. And it's best of 1, but it is double elimination, so one of these two runners is going to the loser's bracket at the end of this race. There's Mirror Shield right away.
Right out of the gate.
Of course, that is not a dungeon we need to clear, but free shield, it's always nice.
Yeah, bottom of the well is Path to Goma. All right.
Please be K-Sword and not Slingshot.
Oh my god, imagine you get Storms and just rush it and all you get is a Slingshot.
Yeah, that's always the thing you have to worry about with Path to Goma, is that, it's much less likely to be a Slingshot because there's 3 of them, but it can definitely happen. Let's see, Deku's Shadow Med, so probably not knocking a ton. Got a horse.
Yeah, we've got some pretty item dense required dungeons in Water and Shadow blocking our medallion songs. So it'd be interesting to see how quickly if ever we end up getting those two. But as I say that, we get a requirement for them. Tins on Anju.
Finally, something nice. And there's 2 diamonds, dude. Anju's hoarding. Diamonds are a girl's best friend after all.
You gotta love getting furores that early.
Yeah,
That's
for
gonna
sure.
help so much with routing.
I'd imagine, especially if you find Rudos first, just having FW so you can go up and set FW and Jabu whenever you want. That's usually good. But we do need to find magic as well.
Yeah. But so far, just a standard opener, adult start, go straight to CAC. Hopefully we'll get a little more divergence once they clear all of these sphere zeros.
And it is CSMC, which means the chest size matches contents. That's what it stands for. But we're going to see the runners opening chests at least for a little bit. And the two reasons you want to do that is early game health / money. But also you can find bomb shoes, which, you know, they're not logical explosives, but really nice to have.
Yeah, most
Especially in the
runners.
game.
Yeah, most runners will usually stop at around 5 hearts. That's usually good for combat, but you will see some runners go up to 6 or 7 if they are like very uncomfortable with fire.
Yeah, and especially with you have fire path in the seed, you're definitely going to want to be considerate of your health. But I believe most players of this caliber are perfectly fine to go through fire with 5, maybe even 4 hearts if they have a bottle for a fairy.
Oh yeah, bottle
Which
changes.
is not a problem. Yeah. So we'll have to see. Again, path to Morpha most likely means that there's a hook in fire. It could be Iron Boots. It could be something else for Song of Time. Could be Bow even, but...
With the little information right now, it could be Zora Tunic.
It could be Zora Tunic. Good God.
I just made that into existence. It wasn't there before, but now it's there, and I said that.
It sure is. All right, we've got our first big chest here.
We love. Is that
And that's
that was a bottle. It's
Another
a
bottle. Dampé. Got that
And-
Rudos. All right, great. That's really nice because you have, not only do you have, you know, Rudos to kind of help you figure out logic, and like I said earlier, you can go and open Jabu now, but you also have a bottle to use right away, because the Rudos one you can't use until you trade it in, but having a bottle that early that's freely available to use, very, very nice. Alright, so no explosives, unfortunately. Aosuna is going to go check the top of DC, whereas Braaks is just going to save warp and probably go child. With DC Medallion, you definitely want to, you know, fish a little bit harder for explosives, because if you can get that progression out of the way early enough, then that's obviously really good. But failing that, you know, it's fine to just go child and get more Sphere Zero out of the way. Let's see what this heart container is. That's a wallet, I think.
I saw it as magic, but I did not get a good look
Okay.
at it.
It might be. It's probably not a bomb bag, but if it is, that's really, really lucky for Aosuna. Alright, Alex also saw magic.
And there's a little piece of tech Aosuna did. You're going to see a lot of those where, much like has been an Uter for millennia, the peak in Lon Silo, you do a lot of those peaks to see whether chests are big or small. And it's a wallet.
Alright, so that wallet is nice, because as we were discussing earlier with Fire Temple, if you have a wallet, you can just buy a Goron Tunic, so that helps out a lot, and probably means that, you know, you can stop opening small chests a little sooner if you're competent with 4 or 5 hearts. Me, I'm a big fan of just never opening small chests.
And looks like our child spawn is in SFM, so immediately getting that song.
Yeah, that's a really nice save warp location.
Absolutely.
Getting to Forest as child can be really annoying if you don't have Minuet, so having that save warp location is really, really nice. And of course we've got Requiem, which gives you Minuet,
Yeah.
which is... That's good for when you go back adult, at least. Not really that useful right now, but Minuet's always a nice song to have.
But honestly, the songs we have right now are very decent, especially with that wallet Aosuna got. We have explosives at this point, so.
What's that on the arch? Sorry, it looked interesting. And Knock is Song of Time.
Yeah.
So that means that rules out River Chest for Water Temple. Which is really nice. That's definitely the most annoying chest in Water Temple. So
Yeah. So much unnecessary AD from that chest.
yeah.
We're also going to get a look at some new hints here
Mm-hmm.
on both sides.
Think Aosuna's gonna go for Hyrule Castle too?
I like it. I
Yeah.
like that play a lot. That was a path to King Dodongo. I didn't see where.
Alright, well that's most likely your bomb bag then. Graveyard to Katie? Okay. And we got Rudos, and that's it. That's the only thing we've got from Graveyard so far. So, probably worth it to red in Dampé this child if you can. Not the easiest thing without Nocturne, but
Or
sure
Sun,
these guys
for that matter.
yeah, I'm sure these guys can come up with something clever. Otherwise, you'll wait till you get ZL and then hope that it's not Sun's Grave. So yeah, a little bit of a divergence here between the two for this child routing. Aosuna is going to go Lon first and then Save Warp, whereas Braaks just Save Warp right away. Kind of rolling the dice there a little bit, but getting back to Lon's not that annoying. I can understand why people do it. Another hint here. Wasteland's Dedge. Got some money.
Yeah,
Fun.
we'll be getting a lot of it. Outside of that Rudo's letter, a pretty dry early game.
Yeah, for sure. We do have a couple items that don't really get us anything immediately.
Yeah.
Din's is the only one that's just like straight. You need this 100%. So I'll have to see. There's still a lot of Sphere Zero to get through. We've got all of Lon. We got more Woods checks. Can't get into. Sorry,
I was gonna say we also still have Kokiri.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we see any Valley Lakers here. It seems to be making a comeback in pickup races.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up.
Are you not a fan of the Valley Lake revival?
I just don't go to Valley. if it's a Valley seed, I'm totally fine losing. We'll see what Lon has. The song's going to be really important. We don't have ZL yet, which, if that's in an annoying spot, that's obviously just going to be hard to get through. The only other accessible song we have is Adult SFM, so we'll have to see if that leads to anything cool. Talon giving a heart container, very nice. Definitely take that early game health.
With this time of day in... Sorry, I'm just thinking, with this time of day in Lon, do you think it would be possible to get to Dampé at this rate?
Does Aosuna have... Aosuna has the Graveyard Path hint, right? That was in... Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be worth it. Definitely feels like this time of day could work out for it. The question is, do you want to go there without ZL? Yeah, well, ZL's not in Child anyway, so yeah, who knows? I feel like if I were in Aosuna's position, I would just want to, do the tried and true save warp at a Lon and pray that it's close to CAC, and if not, no big deal.
Oh right, he has not checked his save warp yet. Yeah. Yeah,
so I think that might be his play, because there's a decent chance your save warp's going to be in CAC, just basically ever, so it's like could work out.
It's like something ridiculous, like 80% of spawns are like CAC, Market, or Kokiri.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But
yeah, the other option is to Serenade to the Owl and try to make it to Dampé, but I feel like he was a little bit late for that.
Yeah, that looked too late.
There's nothing in Kokiri either, which at this point, with this much Sphere Zero out of the way, I actually think, I hate to say it, but I actually think Valley Lake might be the way to go, especially with that Serenade. It makes it just so much less annoying to run around because you don't have to hike as much. But Braaks, on the other hand, is going to have to walk all the way over to Lon now.
Yeah, it's either, I would say either our progression is in, like, some sort of weird Sphere Zero, like, Valley Lake, or there could be just storms in Minuet check.
Yeah, that's possible. Or, if the path to Katie could just suggest that there's a bomb bag on Dampé, could be that simple.
Yeah, also
that's a really annoying spot for it to be, but
especially with the song layout we have no convenient way of getting to Dampé.
Yeah, the best you have is Serenade, which is not that great, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, we're just going to see people go over each other's tracks, so it's just a matter of who clears out the standard stuff first. I gotta wonder if Braaks is gonna even think about CAC before, or CAC/Graveyard not having that KD hint yet. Definitely on Aosuna's mind at this point, but I feel like he's probably actually gonna Requiem at a K-Sword. That's definitely an option too. And then hope that it's Nocturne, I guess. I mean, it's gonna set your time of day, so actually, maybe... I don't know if you can really work that out, though. Do Requiem, set time of day, and try to route Dampé.
I think what you could do is... I think you may have to do some waiting, because honestly, I think it would take too little time, but you could Requiem, set your time of day, Serenade, Owl, and then walk over.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be too early for Dampé time, but it definitely is... You know, you could do Requiem and then... God, I don't even know what, actually.
Yeah. The thing is that with, like, obviously we're seeing both runners, but they've basically done all the same things at this point. Is like, if you have that information for KD, for the Graveyard Path, I think putting a precedence on checking Dampé is worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's just a bloopy.
Yeah, it looked interesting. Oh, this is one of my favorite peaks. This way to peek the hand as child.
Oh, I always do it from the like the far away peak where you just like look at the hand.
Oh, that one only works as adult though, right?
No, it works as both.
Really?
Yeah, at least in my experience.
Yeah, that peak's a little weird. It's a little specific, but it's really, really useful. Alright. So actually, looks like the time of day on Brack's side is kind of good if he wants to go do Dampé, because it is about to turn evening, so even without the hint, he might be set here. But he is going into market. I guess he's thinking about... Did he do Slingshot Game before he saved work? I don't think he did.
No, only Aosuna's done that.
Okay.
So he may be doing this into like Richard, maybe, with the time of day.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. So then he's gonna go and get the hint in Castle Courtyard, whatever, and he's gonna be really annoyed. This time of day might not work out now for Dampé. Let's see, again, these guys are just kind of walking over what each other has done at this point, so... Did you do Skull Kid?
Skull Kid's hinted.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one sometimes hint I remember.
Oh, please talk to the scrub. There you go.
Such a nice scrub. He gives you more than you give him.
Yeah, like, unless you have a max wallet like Aosuna, and then you just get scammed.
Yeah. So we'll see what he does with this information.
He doesn't care. He's just gonna stay in nighttime. Is that save warp for like...
Because even like if he goes to SFM, like there's no way he's not gonna not get out of Dampé time if he walks from like SFM to.
Yeah.
There's no way Trail takes that little time.
I mean, it was already night before he save warp, so...
Maybe it's just Richard and he gets bailed out.
Yeah, let's see. Nope. Alright, so Brax's best play here, I think, is to go adult minuet and hope that the song is good. And then just kind of go from there. Which that looks like what he's going to be going doing. So let's hope the minuet song is like Storms, I guess.
Either Storms or, ironically enough, like you get Nocturne and then do the OGC, where you go into OGC and then you're at Dampé time. You could do that, but like that's...
I mean, I think it is Dampé time, so even if he just goes back child, he can do that.
Oh, I thought it felt longer than, what is it, 13 seconds to me, but what do I know?
So you've got, there's 3 songs that are good here. you've got Storms, you got ZL, and you got Nocturne.
Yeah.
And with how many songs are left on the board? 6. So you got a 50% shot of this song being immediately useful. And then, I mean, it could also be Bolero, which, yeah, so more than 50% shot.
We'll see. Alright, what we got?
Bombs in fire, so true. Alright, it's ZL.
It's ZL.
So that's good because now you have Composer Flames. And I think, yeah, you might just want to make your way over to Graveyard and do that as Child so you can get Composer Flames and the song.
Aosuna pushing skulls here.
Yeah, this is... I don't know about this. He might be... Oh, he's doing this for Time of Day, I think, so he can route Dampé. So this will be interesting then to see if it's Dampé or if it's... What's the other, or a Composer Grave. We'll have to see. I feel like you waste enough time just going for Child Fishing, but I feel like it's going to be too late for him now.
Well, at this point, we have, like, what, 10 checks left it could possibly be at? Like, where this is so bottlenecky here in the beginning.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, we're kind of... I was going to say we were in this interesting kind of coin flip. Not really coin flip, but this interesting situation where Aosuna is able to route in Dampé and Braaks is able to route in Composer Grave, but it looks like I think that's not an option anymore, at least for Aosuna. And he's actually going to be trapped in Night for a while, so I think his only option is Valley Lake at this point. So, at least we'll get to see what checks those are. Maybe Braaks is doing the same.
So excited for Valley. I'm so pumped.
I would have thought for sure Braaks would want to go for Composer Grave right away, but
I mean,
we
there's
just guys got a
also...
hunch.
I
What
mean,
else is there?
I mean, he may just want to get Child Fishing out of the way and then just Serenade back. That's an option, but, like...
Yeah.
It's not great. Like...
I guess it's fine. But yeah, Aosuna is going to be doing Valley Lake now. I guess Lake Valley.
The evil twin cousin of Valley Lake. Still nothing.
Valley Lake, but it's got like a mustache on.
Exactly. It's that one Star Trek episode, but with Valley Lake.
So I guess here they're both thinking about Dampé just because of time of day, but I don't think doing all this is going to be correct time. I feel like it's still going to be too early. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. They're both kind of doing the same thing. This is the easiest check in the game to route in. Open Grotto.
Formally.
Yeah, it's wide open. Why don't you just do it? Alright, that's a good hint.
Hyrule Castle Fairy. Cool.
Still hunted for bomb shoes here. Not a bad idea. Still opening the small chests. At this point, bomb shoes just kind of bail you out. I mean, if you get more than 5 bomb shoes, then you're kind of money. Oh, that's true. The wallet on Aosuna's side is nice for shoes if you want to reverse.
It looks like, yeah, they're both going to stay child for a bit, but I think that wallet... It's not like Braaks isn't going to get that wallet immediately, and they're adult 3, I guess it would be. So, I'm not sure how much of an advantage that will be if they stay child.
Yeah, we got some intense backwalking action right now.
The wallet's just on top of DC, like, he'll see it eventually.
Yeah, Song of Time is on OOT. No, sorry, Knock is Song of Time.
Yeah. I don't think we have an OT hint.
I almost said the sentence, OOT is Song of Time, but luckily it can't troll because OOT is on Nocturne.
That's art, man. That's just...
I almost said that sentence out loud.
Alright, we're 0 for 1 on Valley. Let's see if we go 0 for 2.
See, but you're forgetting about the secret thing about Valley.
Yeah, that's sometimes we already had.
Yeah, that's what I love to see. Valley sucks. Woo! And both my streams are now buffering.
Yeah, mine too. I'm gonna do a quick refresh.
Chat, I heard if you scream at Trez loud enough in chat, it'll fix his internet. Yeah, I think we're
Are we
operating.
dead?
I think we're dead. Yeah, stream down. Alright, well.
Alright, cool. They're probably... I guess they're gonna go do Dampé. We'll just say that. Oh, it's still alive for Mel?
Oh, it died? Okay, just refresh. Alright, I'll hit
Alright.
refresh again.
I have refresh. Oh, Twitch died. Oh.
Okay, so the restream page isn't working, but I can just, on the actual ZSR stream, I can watch. So we might be a little bit delayed here for a little bit. But...
Alright, then I will grab a link to ZSR stream. Cool.
Yeah, I think it's just our commentary page.
Alright. Okay, so they Valley Laked and took the owl. Cool.
Unfortunately, Braaks here is definitely not going to be able to route in Dampé. Looking at time, it might actually work out. If he can owl, I think you can owl like right after it turns night and still make it, but it's pretty close. Okay, yeah, they might actually be fine. Oh, yeah, just turned night, so I think Braaks is okay. Aosuna's. I think that was too long for Braaks. I don't think Dampé's gonna be here. Oh yeah, he's just barely still in day. That's pretty nice. Dude, Twitch has been killing it lately. There was that big outage the other day where like nobody's chat worked.
I completely missed that. Was it like site-wide?
Yeah.
Shit.
Alright, my stream is completely dead now.
Yeah, I got both the ZSR dead and the commentary page dead. So, cool.
We love a working billion-dollar infrastructure. Oh, you hear me? Oh no!
Oh,
I made a mistake. I made a mistake. But even the trap, the odd one out. I'm so quirky and different.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I don't have Braaks. I only have Aosuna.
All right, nothing on Dampé. So that's actually really good for Braaks here because Aosuna does not have Zelda's Lullaby yet. So very likely the path to King Dodongo is just here in Composer Grave. So what you're saying is you guys can hear me, but you can't see the stream. Is that what's going on? I'm getting like very intermittent on and off. Like the stream starts working and then it doesn't work again.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting on my end as well.
Oh, we got Braaks again for a little bit. He got a song. Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Aosuna because he's not going to be able to break for Braaks here. Heading to, well, right now, Aosuna is going to reverse Wasteland to get some chews. It keeps fixing itself and then dying again, so I think we're going to just pray that the streams live eventually.
I've got Braaks, but no Aosuna. But Braaks is going into the well.
Yep. I mean, Aosuna, we know that he's just reversing right now, so he's going to have choose, so probably going to go adult and just do DC while he gets ZL. But unfortunately, he's going to have to route in another. But this is like a forced, you have to go adult and then child again to do well. So any way you do it, it's just annoying routing. You can't blame either of them for getting a little tripped up by this.
Oh. And looks like nothing in the well so far.
Yeah, and this is a little scary, given that we don't have... Well, we do have ZL, sorry, but we don't have bomb bags, so thankfully we can peek everything that's bomb locked.
Yeah, I'm so more likely to dip without explosives than I am without ZL, personally. Like in a situation where you're not forced into it like this.
Yeah. And it's looking like the bomb checks are nothing, so these guys are safe here. Yeah, thank God we have advertisements working as intended at all times. Even if the streams are down, we have ads. There's Choose!
Choose! Let's go!
Oh boy, alright. So, no need to reverse Wasteland here. That's a huge... It's a huge W for Braaks there.
Oh, and a big chest in Market Grotto.
Big chest in Market Grotto.
Yeah, the grotto. Oh, it's just a door tunic.
Alright, well, there goes the water path.
Yeah. And also we got, I believe, another graveyard hint to Baronade, if anyone else saw that hint.
Oh, Braaks died, lol.
Yeah, I read that as graveyard to Baronade. I could be wrong, but...
Did Braaks at least get the Choose first, or no?
He has a marked, but that maybe just be pre-marked.
Yeah. I'm not only am I a serial pre-marker, but I'm a big post-marker too. Like, I'll just forget to track stuff, and then 30 minutes later, it's like, oh yeah, I have this. Whoops.
He's going back for him, so I assume he didn't get
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so there's also a graveyard to Baronade hint, but yeah, we got Rudos from Dampé race, so...
Yeah.
Aosuna here is going to be doing River. He's doing anything he can to avoid going back adult, which unfortunately is the progression he needs, but... I guess he's just going to go trade in Rudos and then have Ice as an option. I think what he's doing is he's trying to set up to make the adult trip longer, which is fine. Oh my god, there's a bomb bag. Alright.
Oh. River opener! River opener!
So that could mean a couple things. But it most likely, I think that means they're going to have a scale in well.
Yeah.
It could be another bomb bag, but... Oh, we've got a big chest there. Alright, great.
Those Choose are clutch then.
Nice little hammer. And yeah, that cannot be the path to King Dodongo, because that is bomb locked.
Yeah.
So we still haven't figured out what this graveyard path is, but I'm sure we'll probably have a good idea by the time well is done.
Yeah, there's the other graveyard Baronade.
Damn, that's such a lucky bomb bag. And like, you could have, if you did adult River, you would be so handsomely rewarded. Slingshot.
Oh my god, where is this going?
There's the friggin' path to Goma.
Remember when we said it's likely not a slingshot?
Yeah, like keyword likely.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. We still don't know what this path to...
There's more Choose in River!
What the hell? Just do adult River, Lamau. I can't believe we still haven't figured out what this path to King Dodongo is. It could actually be Rudos now.
Yeah, we can.
Or no, it can't. No, it can't.
Well, no. Rudos is definitely the path to Baronade, unless it's like super screwy. But like, it could be the slingshot that leads to our bombs. Our logical bombs can be on target in the woods or something like that. Like,
But
And then it's fulfilled
Yeah, I
both
guess.
paths. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's another big chest in the well.
Nice. Love to see him.
Aosuna's stream is just dead now.
Yeah, my side died, but they're just doing domain.
Yeah, there's nothing in domain, clearly. Got two big chests. There's a boomerang. Ugh. Alright. I take it back. Braaks is getting bailed. Rebailed here after Aosuna got bailed. Because now
What's the second one?
Braaks is going to be able...
And a strength.
Alright, there you go. There's the path. So that can only really be path. I mean, it greatly suggests... This is a key, right? No, it's just a small chest. Never mind. That greatly suggests that there's a bomb bag or scale in DC now. I would imagine so. But we've also got... Now Braaks is just going to be able to do... It's going to be able to do Jabu in one trip, which is really nice. Aosuna is unfortunately going to have to route it again. And unless he gets a scale, that's kind of a hefty trip back to Jabu.
Yeah. We do have Serenade, though, so at least, you know, there's some consolation there if we do get a scale, but...
Yeah.